I'd like to get peppers.
Hello, I'm back. It's another day. It's another day of the week. It is Wednesday. How are you all doing? Having a pretty good day. Just a long meeting, really. Not too much stuff to do. Lots of calculations, but as we're going back to the game. So I figured out what I'm going to do, and that is we are going to renovate our second planet. So we've sent our 4 dupes over in the rocket, and we are just about to start delivering resources. We're going to set up beds and everything for them. So let me just bring the audio in. There we go. So our dupes landed up here. They're currently putting in the water pipe so that we can actually fill up the bathroom on the rocket, because they're going to be using the rocket beds and bathrooms for a little bit. There's some nice things in here that I kind of forgot to actually plumb. But yes, we did not fill this pipe with water, so that was not very well thought out. So we're going to do a lot of that infrastructure today, and we're going to try and get it permanently habitable for probably 8 dupes, maybe. Because we have a cool steam vent up here that we can definitely use. And I'm sure we have more water elsewhere. I mean, we're sending the brine back to the other planet at the moment. But there may be some other water over here, who knows? Yes. There are a few things to do. Ignore all of this. We'll do the we'll do the skills later. First things first, we need to build a bottle emptier so we can drop off all the polluted water. Because we swept up a lot of polluted water on the rocket. We've also got some surf and turf in here that's mostly stale. So we have a little bit of food, but it's probably going to go off, so everyone needs to start cooking again soon. I brought way too much surf and turf with me. So yeah, let's get some mealwoods planted. I think everyone's focusing on the mealwoods mostly at the moment. Let's just check what the priorities are. We do need the bathroom pipe to work. That should be priority 7. We have 2 bathrooms on this planet at the moment, so it should be enough. But I would prefer to be able to stock this rocket properly. It's probably not the highest priority task we need to do. Getting the mealwood done is probably the highest priority task, and the bottle emptier. Then the pipe, and then the volcano tamer. Because the other reason we're over here is because we have an aluminium volcano that we kind of got halfway through building a tamer for. We never quite finished it. So that's the main thing I want to get done today. But other than that, it's just mostly just making it habitable for people. And we're going to start hiring more dupes on the other planet again, because we definitely have the capacity over there. And we will have the capacity over here. We just need to work it a little bit. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to start sending a load of plastic and reed fiber over. Because we have 230 units of reed fiber, 100 tons of plastic. So I'm going to send that over for quite a while, because I think we're going to want to plastic tile a lot of things. Let's send the reed fiber as well. I want to make things nice for the dupes, because they arrived in the luxury rocket, and they just peed all over the floor. So it wasn't quite the luxury experience they were looking for. Hi Leofar, how you doing? It's another slightly early stream today. We're slowly getting all the steam out of here as well, so we're going to turn this back on soon. But yes, aluminium volcano. I haven't done them yet. I know that they produce a lot of heat energy. The aluminium comes out cold. Oh my god, Jack, hello. How's it going? I think I timed that pretty well. I saw you doing your long ONI stream. Yeah, it seemed like it's going well. Did you finish the other name? Yeah, we just started. I was just telling Leofar that we are building an aluminium volcano tamer. And we're just sort of setting up this planet, really. Yes, thank you for keeping me company today at work, because it was a long day of work, and it's always nice having people to watch playing ONI. So we've got a fairly large amount of stuff going on the other planet. Ah yes, bring the emotes. So we've got about 40 dupes on this planet. We dug the whole thing out, and you can see we're kind of running out of frames. We have a lot of oil wells, some of which we've tapped. The eventual goal is to boil a load of oil into sour gas and turn that into excess water. And that should be enough water for 400 dupes. And I have a video sort of explaining my master plan here. But that is a very long-term objective. What we're doing today is we're just focusing on getting the second planet up and running, because we just landed our steam rocket here full of dupes. And they did not have a very good rocket journey because I forgot to actually put the water pipe in. Also, I'm not sure why my frames are quite this low. Why are you asleep in here? You literally have beds in here. I don't need to actually assign you a bed, do I? What is going on? Yeah, you've got a ladder bed. I guess you were just asleep at the start of the save. I didn't notice. Oh well. Also, we finished that pipe, so we can actually deconstruct this as well. And we can finish off this room again. Obstructed by back wall. Oh, that's interesting, because we had an airflow tile here, and it let us build the pixel pack. But now that the pixel pack is there, we can't build the airflow tile. So we'll have to deconstruct this and build it again. Yeah, that's priority 9. We do have a painting behind here, but you can't see it at the moment. And we've got the fish keeping us company. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. We just started shipping a load of plastic and reed fiber over here, so that should be arriving down here. That's good. We've got a little bit of ice down here as well. That's not a problem. But yeah, we can start making plastic tiles everywhere, and that would be nice. But for now, we are just doing a load of mealwood, because I do not want people to starve here. We'll get something proper sorted out later. Yes, we're on cycle 546. So we're a fair way in. And I'm basically just trying to get all the rest of the stuff done before we start building all the sour gas boilers. Like, I want to go explore the rest of the planets as well. Extract all the nice resources from them. Like, I want to get all the iron from the Tundra asteroid and all that stuff. I want to get some more frames. I really don't know why it's struggling so much. Oh well. Yeah, we got lots of stuff to do. This shine bug has not picked a very good place to live its life. It's in a vacuum and it's just surrounded by oil, and then you've got a hydrogen vent directly underneath you, and you've got an iron volcano to the left, and then you're surrounded by salt water at the top. This guy has not chosen the best life for himself. Yes. Food is the first thing. Hi, Neo. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you before, but it's always nice to attract new people to the stream and help people out with their things. So what you can do is you can build temperature plates out of ice. So just build those, and that's how I keep everything cool. Just build them all over your things, especially the things that you don't want to get flooded, because they won't melt. They'll just get really cold. Yeah, how you all doing? Also, why have we got polluted water here? Let's sweep this up. Oh yeah, the ice maker is really good. You want like 50 ice makers. Like, don't bother with the thermo aqua tuna. Like, just make ice makers and put conveyor belts everywhere, and just conveyor ice everywhere. Like, it won't melt at all, I promise. Anyways, you need to build this bottle empty so we can drop off all of this polluted water. Yeah, here we go. I'm actually just gonna open my window. I'll be back in a sec. Hi, Sushi! Thanks for the follow. I'm just gonna open the window. I just want to make sure it's not getting too hot, because I feel like that's kind of not helping my computer. Yes, thank you for the follow. I've seen you around a lot on Jack's stream. Thanks for coming to hang out. I'll get to see all my stuff going on here. I'm going to try and close some extra windows. Hope that helps the frames a little bit. It's not usually this bad. But then we are adding more stuff to the game, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised. But it seems especially bad today. Let's make these priority 9 as well. Here we go. Hold on, sorry Jack, I missed your question. Hi guys, is this streamer any good? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm a pretty good strimmer. I like to strim my lawn. I have a strimmer in the garage. I actually have a garage now, which is nice, because for the last few years I haven't had a garage, but we moved and we now have a house with a garden, so that's nice. But yeah. Anyways, is this petroleum boiler empty of steam yet? It's really taking its time, but this should empty in about a day. We're not actually pumping any gas out of here anymore. The steam that is here is literally just getting deleted by the vacuum. Because when gases get below like a couple of micrograms, they'll just automatically delete themselves. Because pumping micrograms of gas just isn't very fun for anyone. Also, we've got something flooded. Some of our oil wells are still a little bit flooded because we had some steam in here. So I've just turned this off, and that's going to pump again when we start consuming oil again. So I'm not too worried about that. Molten slicksters, we've got 5 in here. They are getting groomed, they are laying eggs. We've got like 11 molten lava eggs and 2 lava eggs in here. And this is just a hot room that we're filling with CO2 to just store all the glum slicksters in for now. But eventually these guys are going to eat all the carbon dioxide we produce with our natural gas plants and our petroleum plants and all that sort of stuff. So I just wanted a safe space for everyone. By the way, did you know if you send superheated water to oil wells, it comes out as petroleum? Oh my god, no way. Did you know if you superheat sulfur, it turns into sour gas, so you can just cool it again and recycle it? No, that doesn't actually work. You just get gas sulfur. Like that, I feel like that's something that not a lot of people have actually done. So yeah, you can't just... Sulfur doesn't turn into sour gas when you heat it up. Like, petroleum turns into sour gas when you heat it up. And then when you cool it down, it produces methane, liquid, and sulfur. And the sulfur is a waste product. So that's why we have all the slicks... No, not slicks, it's the sweetles. Or why we're going to have more of them. Because these guys eat the sulfur, turn it into sucrose, and then the grubs eat the sucrose and turn it into mud. And then the mud gets turned into dirt and water. You can do that either by boiling it or by... Oh my god, Neo! Thanks for the sub! Whiskers, where are you? Oh, Whiskers is having a nap. Whiskers isn't here for the sub, but she says thanks in spirit. Thank you so much. But yeah. We got sludge presses at the moment for the mud. And there's a lot of mud on the map. So that's nice. Oh, you're welcome, Neo. I want to see all your ice temperature plates in the Discord. I have a Discord. ONI builds get posted in there. Some memes, some are better than others. But there's cool stuff in there. Feel free to have a look if you want. And what are we gonna get from the pod? Because I do actually want to start printing dupes again. So if we get good dupes, I'm just gonna print them. Yeah, we're gonna take Ari. You're a digger, which is good. You got strength. It's pretty good. You start with exosuit training, but then you have doctoring, which is kind of useless. And you both can't cook. You're both interior decorators. It's kind of useless. I don't know, maybe having a second doctor / decorator would be good. We can maybe send him to another colony. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Otto. It's probably good having like a doctor per planet, just in case people get scolded. So I think we might just send you through the teleporter. Yeah, there we go. But for now, you can hang out here and just fart around and do nothing. So, oh god, skills. Let's see. You are Otto number 2. So we need a name for Otto. I adjusted the channel point rewards. So renaming things is now a lot cheaper. Apologies for the Leofar's rename yesterday, costing 6,000 points. It now costs 1,000 points. I don't really know how to refund channel points, so I'm sorry, Leofar. But yes, for now I'm going to call him Otto 2. And you're going to get the Doctor hat. Yeah, I totally scammed you, Leofar. I'm really sorry. Yeah, let's go find you. Oh my god, hold on. No, you're just gonna be by the printing pod. What am I doing? Right, Otto. You are gonna be renamed Otto number 2 until better. Something better shows up. That is fine. And then I just need to send you back to base before you get scolded. I selected a poke shell instead of Otto. That wasn't very smart. I'm perfectly happy to accept silly name requests as well. Automatic is a good one. He will stay Otto 2 until someone renames him. And he will stay here for now. Right, how much plastic have we sent over? We sent over 6.5 tons. I'm going to send like 50 tons of plastic here. We're just going to plastic tile and ladder everything. Yep, you're already scolding. That's why we sent you straight to base. This map is probably way too hot for people without suits now. I haven't even been looking. Yeah, it seems pretty hot. That's fine. The important thing is this oil fissure isn't overheating. We are spreading the heat throughout the map. That's good. Did you know you could rename a storage bin? That's not a storage bin. This is a storage bin. Oh my god. Here you go. We now have Fred the storage bin. He is a special one. Also, did that count as a settings errand? That's kind of weird. Hopefully the game doesn't crash on the load. There we go. There we go, Fred the storage bin. Oh, I'm getting the work text now. What is this? They're gonna have to wait until tomorrow. Something's going wrong with my Teams app in that it's telling everyone I'm online when I'm not. Yeah, let's go back to the other planet. I want to keep my eyes focused here for now. So we've got the mealwood growing. This is a bit too much mealwood for everyone, but that's fine. Pipe is still being built. We are going to want to dump the polluted water as well. And what we could do is we can actually dump it in here instead of dumping it into space. So let's do that. I don't really mind what this pipe looks like. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have to come up there and grab that. And then this area is a little messy. We're gonna rejig this later anyways, but for now this can just go like this. We'll send that polluted water down here. We were joking about ice temperature plates earlier, but I'm actually really lazy sometimes. I just build 20 plus of any material. It's a really good temporary solution. Ice temperature plates are really good if you just need a temporary amount of cold. Like, they're definitely good, but they're not good if you're going to like rely on them permanently. Because obviously eventually you're going to run out of ice, or you're going to be like a load of ice makers. And ice makers aren't bad, but they're not as efficient as thermo aqua units, so you probably shouldn't be relying on them long term. And also your dupes will end up moving all the ice and water around, which is annoying. But no, ice temperature plates are definitely useful. So yeah, we'll just send that pipe down there for the wastewater. I think that could be priority. Let's make that priority 7 as well, because people are going to be using the rocket bathrooms for now. There we go. Whiskers has been getting up to stuff apparently, Nightbot says. Yeah, we need to get up here, so let's just ladder across here. Dig that out. There we go. I think my computer is starting to calm down a bit now, which is good. But yeah, I'm one follow away from the 10 ranches worth of followers, which is nice. So thank you very much, Sushi, for that. I'm not sure what the next goal will be, because 10 ranches is quite a lot. I'll have a think about that later. But yeah. So, I've got 4 steam turbines on this aluminium volcano because I'm paranoid that this is going to produce a lot of heat. Like, the temperature is really high. Oh, the temperature is quite low, but the heat capacity of aluminium is really high. It's like twice that of iron. And the iron volcano, this is all just self-cooled. I'm just running them off self-cooled turbines because I don't want to deal with them. I want them to be independent of everything else. And this just about works with 3. So I think I'm going to go with 4 here. And what we're going to do for the water flat is we're going to just grab it from the cool steam vent for now. Yeah, that's true. I have 13 puff branches. I could also say that's 13 rub grub branches. That is very true. So we actually have another bed here. I think I am actually going to just teleport Otto over here, just so that we have a doctor. I think that would be responsible. Yeah. Because you're brand new anyways, so you don't need to do anything on this planet. So Otto number 2, you get to go. We'll remove your suit. It's Otto number 1. You're the wrong Otto. We've got a Paku hanging out down here. Also, this petroleum boiler must be ready now. No, it takes for ages for this to get deleted because it's basically just a big concertina of vacuum pressure. So that's going to take an absolute age. Right, you need to remove your suit. And then you can teleport. And then we just need to drop your suit off here. There we go. I like dense puffs. Dense puffs are really good. I think I've got one over here somewhere. We have a lot of... No, go back to the puffs. We have a lot of puffs, actually. I'm not sure how we've ended up with so many. I haven't been branching them, but they just appeared. And that's fine, because I want them to eventually consume all this gas. But yeah, I like the dense puffs. And obviously I like them because they make oxalite without you needing gold. Like, these oxalite refineries only require a small amount of gold, but they do require it. So if you don't have any swamp biomes, or you don't have a gold volcano, you're kind of screwed. Dense puffs will produce oxalite without any gold. And they'll produce it very efficiently and without power. But yeah, we don't want any more critters. Our frames are already suffering a little bit. But we're going to keep going until it becomes apparent that my computer just really can't handle it. And then we'll potentially start a new, smaller scale playthrough. But until then, we will keep trying with the big base. Also, I desperately need some deodorizers in here. This is set to polluted water. They should be dumping that all out here. Let's just put deodorizers here. Because at the moment, they're just consuming all the oxygen, and we're not actually electrolyzing anything at the moment, so this is actually going to run out at some point. I'm not going to put these anywhere in particular, I'm just going to put them in places where it feels sensible. We still have regular wire here, and somehow it's still working for everything. Eventually we'll need to set up some transformers, but I'm going to leave that until the last minute possible. We shouldn't really need to consume a lot of power, though, here. We'll see how it goes. The important thing is we're not leaking any gas out of here. I'll build this here just to be safe. Maybe I think I'll still leave that like this. Maybe I'll just tile that and then we'll tile up here as well. But I don't want to let any of this gas out. I agree with frames being sacrificed for the greater good, but unfortunately there's a limit to that philosophy. Also, we don't have a decorator over here. We need to give someone art fundamentals. Yeah, there's Otto number 2. So we got 6 dupes over here now, one of them being in the rocket. And we've got 36 on the other planet. Yeah, I know, I'm sad. I, like... I had my aims, but the technology was not there to achieve them. Yeah, I want to start plastic tiling stuff as well, but I'm going to save that until I know exactly where everything's going. Like... I would put the polluted water in here, but we've just vacuumed it out, and we need the volcano to erupt first to get a load of steam in here. Then we'll do that. But for now, I think we can remove this, and then we can put the conveyor shut off and everything here. We can get the aluminium hooked up. God, I can't imagine playing ONI on a quantum computer. When I was at the Uni of Nottingham and I was doing my research, there were a few people playing around with... well, I was using a supercomputer, but it wasn't quantum. I think there was 1 or 2 people who were doing projects in quantum computing, but they had to go elsewhere. The uni didn't have a quantum computer. But yeah. Should be interesting to see what happens with that. When is this thing activating again? 40 cycles. That's when we'll get bristle blossoms again. That's fine. And in the meantime, what are people actually doing over here? I think I've just set up a load of sweep errands and everyone is going around and sweeping stuff at priority 1. So I'm hoping that will reduce the amount of debris on the map and help with the frames. But I'm kind of skeptical. Yeah, we can't grab any of that. The thing is, I don't really know enough about quantum computing to really say anything one way or the other. All I know is it's very good for solving some specific problems, but not good for general problem solving, is my understanding of it. I don't think ONI would be well suited to it. But yeah, speaking of frames, let's eat some Drecos. Or just load the day. Yeah, if we eat these guys, that might help. We're also removing some of the ladders, because not all of these ladders were necessary. We'll reconnect some of them again if need be, but I want to reduce their navigation options. I think that will help a lot. Right, are we done? We're very nearly done. We have, like, the smallest possible amount of steam left. However, I'm not going to watch the last bit get deleted. We should turn that on again in a minute. Got a broken building. I don't think... yeah, it's just a door. I'm not too worried about that. We can grab all this stuff as well. I'll have to go back and check the colony report and see what errands people are actually doing. Because I really don't know. But yeah, we're going to focus on here today. So why are these disabled? Oh yeah, they're disabled because we've got the plum bathroom now. Okay. Well, what I could do then is I can make this another bedroom just for now. We certainly don't need these anymore. Let's get rid of these things too. And now we can start planning this conveyor. So what we'll do is conveyor shut off here. This will be steel. And then conveyor rail thermosensor. That can be... I'll make it out of copper. Could probably get away with lead, but... eh. Copper. And then if it's... yeah. If it's below, or if it's above 125, a shutoff will activate and it'll cycle around here. And if it's below 125, it will zoom off to the other planet, where we're presumably going to use it to build sour gas boilers. So that seems fine. We need to dig some more metal out as well. Where is the metal here? These tiles are actually made out of copper ore. That's kind of weird. Okay, there is a little more iron down here. Let's go grab this iron. I'm gonna try not to let the chlorine out either. That should do for now. There's a load of uranium over here. What I actually need to do is I actually need to vacuum seal this. That's what I need to do. So let's deconstruct this. We'll put like a little mini liquid lock here. And then we'll fill this with hydrogen as well. And then we'll go up here. Yes, Neo, I was thinking of that. I was literally thinking that as I set this up. Usually I do have it so that if it's unpowered, it doesn't go through the shutoff. It completely makes sense. I thought through exactly what you just said in that comment, and I was like, maybe I should just do it like this so I can leave this here, but that's a very bad reason. So we're gonna deconstruct that, and we're gonna shift this around a little bit. I think the reason I did this is because it intuitively seems a little easier. Like, the whole loop is connected via the shutoff, and I think for some reason it just makes more sense from an intuitive level. But thinking about it, it makes sense to have the shutoff come off like this and have the loop just continue. So this will just go like this. And then we'll just put the... I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just put it over here. And that is made of steel. That needs to be connected here. So that's fine. So now the shutoff will activate if it's below the required temperature. And then I've got a little gap here that makes me very sad, but I can cope. I'll survive. And then I'm gonna want to put some liquid in here as well. Can I just send some naphtha over here? That would be a good idea. I'd like to do that. Let's just drop some naphtha in here. We have plastic. We can melt that by connecting it to something really hot. That feels kind of risky. We could release the volcano and cook some naphtha with that. That sounds funny. Actually, no, that's just going to make sour gas. That's a really bad idea. I could literally just send naphtha over, though. Because we have a pipe thing. We can just drop some naphtha in here. Yeah, just do that. So, if we go back to the planet... What did we actually do for that? So this is the input teleporter. I think I had something over here and I just deleted it. I think what I'll do is I will put a little thing over here. Let's priority 9 all of this. And what I'll do is I'll put like a bottle bollocks. I'll put a bottle emptier. Let's put it somewhere else. Let's put it over here. Yeah, that'll do. What I'll do is I'll put a bottle emptier here. And then a pump. And that can be sweep only for stuff we want to teleport to the other planet. I'm just going to make it out of gold. I don't know how hot anything is over here. I'm just going to make stuff out up to 125 degrees now. We'll just do it like this. I'm not going to worry too much. But yes, I agree with the FR. It's nice to have stuff work without power just so that it works in an emergency. That is a very sensible design principle. So let's priority 9 this again. Meantime, all the other volcanoes are still working. This, I think we just turn on to anything because we want everything to get conveyed out of here. Yeah, we are actually getting the deodorizers built as well, which is nice. I'll take a little bit. I'll take a little bit of this polluted oxygen out of here. We don't have any slime lung germs here, but I prefer to not have to worry about it. Looks like people people are panting quite a lot trying to build all of this. That's fine. A little bit of panting is acceptable. There we go. What is going on with the frames? I'm gonna have a look at Task Manager quickly. Just give me a sec. I have no idea. I assume it's thermal. Well, it doesn't seem like there's too much stuff running on the computer. I think it just spikes occasionally, and it's a thermal thing.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh my god. Spiked again. Thank you for the follow, Tropilius! Tropilius, woo! We're at 80 followers. Got 10 ranches, thank you very much. How are you doing? We're doing alright here, but my computer is probably overheating a little bit. If it continues, I might take a short break to just try and cool it down. But yeah, we're trying to renovate the second planet, because we've got the main planet mostly done. And now we've landed a rocket full of dupes here, and we're trying to get it sort of up and running. But yeah, let's put some more beds in here for now. We can make a bedroom over here as well. This is going to look very weird, but it will technically work, so I'll be happy with that. Yeah, it's funny, I'm not the most computer savvy guy. Like, software I'm kind of alright with, but I know almost nothing about computer hardware. Like my friend at work, like he builds PCs for people, and he said he was going to help me build a new PC once I felt like upgrading. But to be honest, I don't think this is a problem with upgrading. I think I just need to cool it down better somehow. Like, it's always gotten really hot. It's got a metal chassis, this laptop. So it feels hot to the touch, but I assume that's because it's just dissipating the heat outwards. But yeah, I might ask him to have a look at it. This laptop is quite customizable because it has some slots for extra RAM and stuff. But I know that's not the problem. Like, the task manager says that we're not getting anywhere near that. I think it's just getting too hot. Like, if I load up the armory program, which is telling me about the computer. Yeah, like it says the CPU is at 83 degrees. Sort of hovering between 83 and 90. And then the GPU is at like 70. And the fans are on max. Because the thing is, it's not consistently laggy. It's just spiking in lag. Which makes me think it's a temperature-related thing. But I don't know. Anyways, we need to wrangle some more critters over here. And I need to turn the petroleum boiler back on. Yes. But the game always murders itself trying to load over to the next day. I think that's a ONI related thing. Right, I need to grab some more critters. How many are we looking at? I think it's one Sweetle and one Glossy Draco. That is fine. Try to keep on top of this just because that's how we're getting most of our food at the moment, is all the critters. So I want to make sure that we're laying more eggs. Yeah, let's turn this petroleum boiler on. This should work now. Yeah, there we go. Steam is gone. Volcano erupts in 20-ish cycles. That's good. Oh, hold on. I've got a screenshot in Discord. Right. Let's see if this actually works. Right. So now if I go to this, and then open Discord, and hopefully not reveal everything. I can't currently see anything in the Discord. Oh, I see. You're talking about Jack's Discord. Ah, I see. Okay. Never mind then. Sorry, I got confused. But good to know that that worked. Scenes-wise. Anyways, let's turn this back on. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to turn this back on and start processing more of that oil. Because we actually need to unclog the oil wells as well. I want a nice big tank of petroleum for when we start doing the sour gas boiling. Or maybe even just for power, or just for rockets, or extra plastic. I don't know. I just want a nice big tank of petroleum. So, this has been set. This hasn't been set to a lower amount. Let's set this to a lower amount. Let's set it to 3,000. And then we'll start piping it in. I do like this design because with the naphtha here, everyone can like get into all of these rooms. The only bit they can't get into is this bit. But I like that people can just come in here and repair stuff. Yeah, this has been set, so let's turn that on. Why is the vent disabled? Oh, I shouldn't have built this automation wire here. Oh, that's annoying. How do I solve this? I think I just need to shift this wire. This probably doesn't need to be made out of steel, but I am making it out of steel just to be safe. And then automation wire bridge it. And then disable this. Or deconstruct that. We should be able to build all of that. Let's get that all done first. Yes, I can see why having a bridge like putting a bridge on a port would cause issues. But it's not very convenient at the moment. So we built all of this stuff as well. We want to send naphtha to the second planet. So we'll just auto bottle it and send it all here. I don't think I've ever actually pumped naphtha. I imagine pumping naphtha doesn't cause problems other than it just being slightly hot. But yeah, we'll watch this because I don't want this to screw up in any way. Yeah, naphtha is thick. Oh my god. On my mobile, it censored the word thick. So that's not great. We have hundreds of kilos of naphtha, so we should be able to send enough over to do what we want. We just want to pitch a pump it on the other planet. But yeah, my phone senses words that my computer doesn't, and it looks like the widget with the game chat doesn't censor it either, which is good. So yeah, just this one left. And the only reason I have these even here is so that if it detects crude oil in here, it will just tell me and send me a notification. Oh no, I'm triggering people. Oh no. I'm not woke. Everyone just seems to be chucking around the word woke a lot at the moment. It's kind of annoying. It feels like just a buzzword. But yeah, it's like all my colleagues just talk about certain things being woke, and it's like I don't know. I think it's just literally the word that annoys me. I think that's literally it. Like, people are ignoring the actual issues and not thinking about it, and they're just assigning it a label. I think that's what annoys me. But anyways, I'm not going to get into that. Right, this is all done. So I should be able to turn this on now. So let's start pumping the oil back in here. So we did leave some steel in here. That's not going to cause any issues. 23andMe sent you a report that said you're heavy for your genetic type and now remind me of this pain. Oh, I'm really sorry. What is 23andMe? Oh, that's like a chromosome thing, isn't it? You have 23 chromosomes.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh my god, thank you for the follow. We're at 81 follows. Woo. Thank you very much. It says on my activity feed that you're called Savage Bugle. Or Savage Bugle. That actually makes more sense, doesn't it? But thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate the company. And I just hope I can extract some more frames. Anyways, why? Yeah, this is heating up again now. Temperature plate's getting hot. Why is this getting so hot? Hold on. What is actually going on? I didn't end up using this yet, so it's just this thermo sensor that's triggering the door. So send green signal if above 415, it should open the door. Oh, I think the block of steel is just absorbing the heat. I think we're okay. Oh, I'm just glad that the activity feed gave me a hint. Okay, so we got petroleum in there right away. We got some sour gas. Sour gas, I think, is fine. We'll just pump that out. Is that fine? Oh, it probably isn't fine, is it? Yeah, there's no medium for the sensor to work with. I get that feeding the sour gas probably isn't going to help things. Well, we'll fill this up and try and get it to work, but yeah, it was a little hot coming in. Well, I guess I'm not going to know for a while if that's going to actually flow or not. I don't want it to do what it did before, where it super compressed. I'm kind of worried it might do that with the sour gas. But I think the reason it didn't do that last time is because it was the crude oil, and then we had the petroleum here, and it wasn't mixing. I think if we just have petroleum, it shouldn't cause an issue, because we've had this work with steam being up here before. So I think it would work. This is the offending line. Your reported weight is higher than your genetic result would predict. Destroy, no survivors. Oh dear. Yeah, I've never done one of those genetic report things, but my mum actually does a lot of family history. Like, she runs the local family history society in her village. Or she used to, anyways. There's probably something she knows about. She's probably used it in the past. Yeah, I guess I'll leave this for a little minute. Looks like we're building the conveyor rails here. We need to actually build the conveyor chute on this side as well. So I think what we're going to do with this is we're just going to... It's going to be 125, so we can just send it down here. Yeah, I think what I do is... I build that. I don't build it all out of steel. That's fine. That's all out of iron ore. We did do that digging. And then I insulate all of this so that we're not heating up the base too much. But I will need to dig this out. And I will need to deconstruct this. It's pretty easy. Like I said, you spit on them and then they tell you it's up. Oh, so you send them like a saliva sample. Cool. Well, I think I would be interested in doing that at some point. It's funny, when I was younger, I was never interested in that sort of thing. But now I'm older, I'm actually slightly interested in it, which I'm sure probably annoys my mum. It's like, you could have shown an interest when you were younger. Yeah, we've got loads of mealwood now, so that's okay. So what else do we have to do? Yeah, we actually have to dump the naphtha in here. So let's just double check where that is on the other planet. God, why is it so bad? You are dumping the naphtha in here. It is getting pumped. It's weird to me how the naphtha is white in the pipe, but black in the game. That strikes me as odd. But yeah, we'll just move all the naphtha over to the other planet for now, because we can produce more just by putting a temperature plate next to the leaky oil fissure. So that naphtha is all getting dumped in here. Yeah, there we go. We've got loads of naphtha. In fact, I can probably stop. That's going to be enough naphtha for anything we reasonably want to do. So let's turn that off. I'm going to set this to all priority 1 sweep as well. We'll eventually want to get rid of this. This doesn't look like it's broken yet. I'm gonna wait for the petroleum to flow over. Yeah, now it's flowing over. Okay, I think we're actually okay. Because the vent is getting covered up here, the petroleum is all coming out here. So I think this does work. So we'll let all of the petroleum get to the bottom. It starts exchanging the heat again. And then we'll up the flow rate again to 10,000. Like, I usually find 3,000 to 10,000 is about right with this machine. Yeah. Let's print another dupe, maybe. We got another doctor. We definitely don't need another doctor. I don't really want an narcoleptic. So, I've actually realized how bad a narcoleptic dupe is now. Like, I never really thought about it before. I just thought, oh, they'll have a nap occasionally, and it's not actually too bad. It might be inconvenient if they trap themselves somewhere. But I checked the wiki, and there's actually, they actually sleep for 5% of the day as a narcoleptic, which basically means they're 5% worse at everything, and that's multiplicative. Multiplicative, yeah. So no matter how good they are, It's basically like they're at least like 5% worse than a normal dupe. And when it comes to like building stuff, that can add up. So I'm gonna stop taking narcoleptics, I think. I'll just take the copper. I don't want another doctor dupe. Oh, and they drop stuff. Yeah, I know, that's so annoying. Like, I've had people get to the top of like a really tall ladder and they'll just drop something and it'll fall all the way back down again because they decide to have a narcoleptic nap. That is so frustrating. That's literally the worst thing. Oh yeah, all my normal dupes are fine. They never drop anything. They're very responsible. That is definitely the problem of just having these massive, like, access shafts. Is that if someone gets interrupted, they will just drop it to the bottom. They must be dropping stuff everywhere. I haven't looked. We're on cycle 550 now? Yeah, this actually seems to be working now, which is good. I think when this is usually done heat exchanging, this ends up coming out at like 130. Yeah, because the crude oil here is still getting up to temperature. I think I'm ready to turn this on. Yeah, we've still got loads of igneous rock in here to get through. And I need to find a use for this eventually, because that comes out at 380. What I should really do is I should get a conveyor line set up from there, going through insulated tile, going into a cool steam vent, going into here, I think. I think that's what I need to do. So I've got sand here. I guess it doesn't actually cause a problem. But I should dump all of that hot igneous rock in here. That's what I should actually do. So let's see. Because I'm going to want to insulate all of that rock so we can save the heat for something. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Instead of doing that complicated faff, I'm just going to dump all of that hot rock in the gold volcano tamer. Because the rock is going to transfer the heat slowly. I don't think it's going to break the gold volcano tamer. And I'll just set it so that I'll set a thermosensor so that if it's too hot in here, it'll just turn off the chute. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So let's see. I need to send... Let's see. Make igneous rock. We'll just do igneous rock down here. Just extend this all over. I'm just going to send it under here. We'll have that conveyor come around here, up over here. And then I'll literally just do this. And then we'll dump it in here. You just had this image of that dupe in Jess Jack's game earlier who for some reason thought it was a good idea to grab some random bog jelly only to end up dropping it at the bottom of the ladder and skipping dinner. Was that me by any chance? I think I did some stupid things in Jack's game. I clipped one of them. Yeah, what I will do here... Because we're going to have... We'll need another auto sweeper. Or actually, what we do, instead of actually dropping off a chute here, we just disable this. Well, we build the line first, then we disable the vent. We just send it down here. That seems good. And in fact, what I'll actually do is I'll just send it up here. We'll make this all out of cobalt. So let's... Yeah, we'll hook that up with pliers at the end. That seems reasonable. I mean, I did pick that dupe specifically because they were being a nuisance. So I hope it was me that caused the issue. Yeah. So then we can just drop this in here somewhere. I need to make some room. We can probably connect this. Like that. And then we can conveyor bridge here. Cobalt should be fine for that. And then conveyor chute in here. Didn't you pick to have that dude named after yourself because it was constantly getting into trouble? Yes, that's exactly it. Yep, working as intended. And then I'll need a thermosensor in here. Like a regular thermosensor. So I guess I'll make that out of copper. And then that can turn this on. And I'm just making this stuff out of random refined metals we have at the moment. I'm trying to use up all the copper we're just getting from deconstructing things. Because I'm not going to make more copper. We don't have a copper volcano. This can all be priority 1 sweep. You can grab this. But yeah, this will actually dispose of the heat from the all that igneous rock. And it should do it in a fairly controlled manner. I didn't do the maths. It might end up overheating. But it's certainly the quick solution. Oh, hold on. What's going on here? Crude oil hasn't cooked. Oh damn, I've ramped it up too fast. I needed to wait. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yep. Oh. As long as the crude oil doesn't come out of this bit, we'll be okay. We'll just cook it again. The important thing is it seems to function fine with the sour gas in here. So I don't need to reload it. Yeah, we just needed to ramp it up a bit longer before setting it on full whack. I'm gonna go sit in the sun and read for a bit. Have fun, Jack. Right, let's go back to the other planet as well and just check quickly what's going on here. So, naphtha. I completely forgot about this. I mean, we did want naphtha here. We probably didn't want 500 kilograms of naphtha, but that's okay. Oh, hold on. We got rock in here. Interesting. How hot is that rock you're putting in the loader that's sitting in naphtha? Let's go back and check. This one. The rock is not very hot. Oh, I see what you mean. Why is there a load of cold rock going into this? Oh, I'm become error. This needs to be loaded with hot rock. We're cooling down the heatsink at the moment. That's why we're having an issue. You're right. Because I need to be sending hot rock into here. Oh. I think what this means is I just need to... I need to empty this. That is an excellent spot. Yeah, I need to empty this. I need to sweep all of this stuff. Crap. Yeah, because this is literally cooling down at the moment. Yeah, the oil has stopped. The pipe has been cut off. Yep. So that is one issue with this design, is if it breaks, I need to empty the hot rock out of here, because it's not being cycled through. We won't actually get sour gas in here, because this naphtha is being cooled constantly by salt water. It never gets hot enough. Like, this salt water is either being dumped out of the map, or it's being dumped in the steam room. So that should not cause any issues. But we do need to grab all of this. Yeah, and then this is actually hot, so we can actually load this up again. Yeah, so now this is actually hot again. Who's suffocating? What? What? What are you doing, Gene? Okay, look, there's a simple solution to this one. There you go. Have fun. He's fine. He's the drama queen. Do we not have mechatronics? We don't have enough iron ore. We didn't actually get around to digging all of this because sand fell in here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I love how with the game's lagging as well, they hang on that animation a bit longer. It's adorable. We have a little bit of naphtha down here. Let's sweep this up. I do want to deconstruct this and make this insulated as well. Probably doing too many things at once again. I'm going to put a little bit of naphtha here, and then we can seal this off. Right, I can do this now anyways. I don't need it to be a... Well, I guess I do need it to be a heat seal. But we can achieve that with a tile. Yeah, so connect that here. We've done all of this stuff now. So if I go to the rocket, let's have a look at the rocket. So I still need to build these as well. There we go. And I need to build the masterpiece behind here as well. I don't think we have a decorator here. Oh well. Let's see, food? There's no food in here. What else is the situation? I can't remember. Oh yeah, pipes. Yeah, we've got water in here. Polluted water is coming out. And yeah, that should be going in here. Oh, these are backed up. We need... Oh, the thimble reed's too cold. I did not consider that. What seeds do we have? Because what we can also do is we can put some bog buckets here. Did I scroll past seeds? No. We don't have any bog bucket seeds here because we moved them all to the other planet. Great. I mean, what's the temperature like? It's actually really cold over here. We've succeeded in trapping all of this heat. Or trapping all of the heat in the hot places. I'm just going to send some bog bucket seeds back. We're not using those anymore. We'll just plant some. So, oh my god, you guys are going ham on this. I need to watch you guys do that for a bit. Yeah, I think you can stop sending reed fiber now. And plastic. But send the bog bucket seeds back. Yeah, you guys are going ham. The Pup Prince is helping. Maybe. Not really. So this should activate if the room temperature... Send green signal if below 135. Seems good. Yeah, so this is heating up again now. This will cook all the oil again, and then we can turn this back on. I need to be set to 3,000, not 300. And yeah, hopefully we can, yeah, this should mean we stop dumping the 400-degree igneous rock in here, and that actually gets cooled down even further. That would be really helpful. Okay. Yeah, so we're slowly getting all this done. I should probably put in some, like, a proper Great Hall and things as well. So let's put some doors in here. Roof this in. We can dig this out. And then we can probably put some extra beds in here. Or I think we were actually going to put the bog buckets here. Maybe instead of having the mealwood here, we'll have the bog buckets down here. We'll have some extra beds here. Nah, let's just have the bog buckets here. I want this bathroom to empty at all costs. Because at the moment they're all going to have to go to the rocket bathroom. And this pipe will eventually fill up for real. So we do need to solve this. Yeah, there we go. Bog bucket seeds. So, I guess deconstruct that. You made a mess. You made a mess. Yeah, one bathroom isn't enough. We need to get the other bathrooms back online. So, deconstruct these. In fact, just do this. This can wait. Because the bog bucket can handle the colder temperatures. And I don't mind if the food rots. We just want to consume the polluted water. Oh, actually, I could just replace these. I can't replace these ones. That's fine. Okay, what is overheating? Just gravitas doors. That's fine. We got crude oil in here again. I guess a little bit of that is going to get pumped into the petroleum reservoir. That should be fine. Once this cooks, that should be fine. But yeah, this rock is still getting cooled. This is still working as intended. Yeah, now that's all petroleum. That's vacuum again. So now we can hook this back up. We'll get some crude oil in with the petroleum, but we'll sort that all out. We'll just run it on 3,000 for a little while, and then we'll up it a bit more gradually. I feel like this here is the weak point of the whole design. Like, the thermal transfer just wasn't exactly what I needed. Like, it was either melting or it wasn't transferring the heat quickly enough. So if I rebuild this in the future, I'm definitely going to relook at this element, but I'm not going to keep fixing it now. Yeah, we got some oil in there. We got a little bit of oil. That's fine. I'm just gonna send it back to the other tank, and we'll filter it out later. I'm not that fussed. I don't think it will cause anything to break, because I believe it's just going to the tank. It's not like we're filling up the petroleum rocket at the moment. Oh, hold on. What's going on? Now it's getting too hot and it's actually breaking. Hold on. That's interesting. So I think I need to make... It was originally granite here, then I moved it back here. I think I need to move it back a bit further. Let's make that granite here. Make it granite up to there, and then it shouldn't overheat. Right, so this is really dying now. Oh, this is overheating now. Let's deconstruct that. At least all the sour gas is gone. There isn't any sour gas. Oh, there is, down there. Uh-oh. Well, let's see. Ah, there is sour gas. Yeah, we need to sweep this because the liquid isn't flowing anymore. Okay. Bollocks. Get this out of here. This isn't usually an issue, but it is now because there's sour gas in here and the liquid isn't flowing. Also, everyone... Come on, everyone. Right, that should work now. We'll grab all of this again. Okay, you can stop that. Sweep all of that. We've got a little bit of sour gas up here, that's fine. We'll put the gas pump in... I guess we can put the gas pump in again now. We do want this to be a mini gas pump, because there shouldn't be gas here, and it shouldn't exchange enough heat to overheat, but occasionally it will, if there's enough gas. There shouldn't be enough gas over here, though. Hold on. Yeah, stop that. Okay. Salt water's building up in here because the salt water is all falling down through here. I should have thought about that. We'll need to deconstruct this tile as well. That's fine. Then I think we can start dumping all the igneous rock in here instead of over here. So let's do that. Right, you can stop delivering bog bucket seeds there as well. We really are trying to fix a lot of things at once, aren't we? Some water in here, that's not great. I'll do the skill points at the end of the stream, or maybe after the stream. Yeah, let's keep an eye on this petroleum boiler. It does look like this is flowing again now. But we want the oil to get to... about 390 and then we'll up the flow. We upped the flow too quickly and it got overwhelmed. Because the heat exchanger needs to be doing most of the work, not the volcano. We should be fine. Wrangle some more dudes in the meantime. So one grub, one sweetle. That's it. Okay. There we go. Beans. Got office mug over here. I should probably replace these metal sculptures with pedestals. That would be a good idea. I'll do that when I've got a few more artifacts. Yeah, we need to plant these bog buckets. They will grow between 10 and 30. So that should be pretty good. And then this pipe can just go under here. So that way we should always be consuming all the polluted water from this if it's not being sieved back into the bathrooms. Yeah, we're still building all of this, so I'm not going to rush that. We got a stick sprint here yet? We don't. It's fine. This is still getting up to temperature. I'm just going to leave it at 3000 until it gets up to the full temperature. The igneous rock is hot in here again. Yeah, it literally had cool rock in here because we left it like 30 cycles without it running. So we shouldn't encounter that problem again. Now the salt water should flow back down here. And what I need to do is I need to set this to just refined metal. Because I don't want to take the igneous rock out of here. I just want it to act as sort of a heat sink. Yeah, just gold. Actually, you can take any refined metal, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, this is still heating up, that's fine. That's priority 9. This steam turbine isn't working because we're not consuming that much water. We will start consuming that much water again once the petroleum boiler is actually working. So I think we just leave that. That's fine. Is there anything else to do over here? We need to dump a blob of naphtha here. So I'm going to yellow alert this just so that someone actually does it. Thank you, Ashcan. And then we can seal this off, make a vacuum to heat seal it, and then we can start filling the steam turbine room with hydrogen, maybe? Yeah, I think we will do it with hydrogen. We need as much thermal mass in here as possible. Okay, that'll do. So now you can deconstruct this. Put that tile in. And then I think I want to insulate this whole bit. Like we'll have the vent up here that will send the hydrogen in. And we'll make that out of iron. Actually, we'll make it out of gold, that's fine. So I can go there. Igneous rock up here seems good. And then we'll do our sort of normal-ish one tile thing over here. To get rid of these plants. "35% of liquid max per tile." Oh, that's interesting. I never knew the exact number. Well, we'll put a lot of water in there. So that can be insulated as well, and then we can just put a regular tile in here. Just to form the vacuum. I guess it doesn't really need to be priority 9. I think we'll just make all of that stuff priority 9. This stuff needs to be done as soon as possible. Also, we need to sweep all this water off of here. There we go. That would certainly help make things a bit easier. I did actually skill you guys up. You guys just suck at building. Sorry. There we go. So who's gonna plant these? Yeah, Jean is. Okay, that's good. Yeah, building is one of those skills where the skill levels give you so much construction ability, but if you don't have the skill, it takes you forever to build like the advanced stuff. And I think hydroponic farms and liquid bridges and things take a long time to build if you don't have construction skill. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I'm not drinking Pepsi tonight. I have some lemonade. Okay. Let's go back over to the other planet. So this is slowly getting there. It's still absorbing a lot of heat from the heat sink. I think I do need to make this all radiant. I think it failed because we'll make it radiant up to here. I think it failed because the liquid wasn't flowing properly, whereas now it is. We have naphtha in here. Why do we have naphtha in here? I think some naphtha came off from over here. Is this... Yeah, that's just crude oil in there. I should probably get the naphtha out of here. Although it doesn't actually seem to be hurting anything. So maybe we just leave it. I think I'll just leave that for now. No, I'll sweep it. We can sweep all this, we might as well. Someone will come and do this. We're slowly sending all of the oil out of these liquid reservoirs as well. So that is all slowly getting cooked. Yeah, so who's coming to do this? Ada. Yeah, we got a few people coming. Yeah, this is gonna heat up a bit quicker now. Let's stop that. And we can grab this. Grab all of this stuff. Yeah, that's okay. Let's go back to the other planet. So we've got the bog buckets planted. That's the important thing. So now this polluted water is getting consumed and the bathrooms are functional again. That is good. We can slowly start getting all this stuff sorted. We've got the plastic to make the plastic tiles later, but I really want to get this volcano online first, if I can help it. Also, I need to make this higher priority than the other stuff. Because I need them to not let all the chlorine out of here. It's actually annoying me how little frames I'm having tonight. Because it doesn't even feel like I'm doing that much. But we'll persevere. And I'll try and sort it out tomorrow. I'm not sure what to do to sort it out because it's not even hot in the room. How much uranium do we have in these by now? Like, these beaters have been working on this for a long time. Yeah, we've got like 4 tons of enriched uranium. That's pretty good. Then there's one over here as well. This one seems to have been built on a... It seems to have blocked itself with a little blob of nuclear waste. But we got like a ton of enriched uranium there. Then this one down here has several... There's 2 and a bit tons in it. So it's pretty good. I'm very happy just leaving these guys to do their own thing. We're not going to need massive amounts of uranium for a while. If ever. We probably are going to need all the radiation to run diamond presses. Because I didn't realize how many rad bolts they actually take, but I think it takes like 1,000 rad bolts to like produce like a ton of diamond. Is that right? Yeah, I guess people are still going to be going up here for now. We need a mess hall. We need like an actual great hall down here. This is a great hall, but it's only for 2 people. I could remove this. We're still consuming the algae down here for oxygen. We can remove that and put it somewhere else. Maybe in here. So we're not going to put this metal statue up. So we can put another mess thing here. We could probably put a different decor item in here. We can remove the cryo tank. And then we'll have room for 6 dudes. I think I'll keep the 2 phones. I like having 2 phones on the same planet. But yeah, we want everyone using the Great Hall if we can. And then in terms of a decor item, because it needs to be at least 20 decor. We can just do a wall pop. I think that was what I figured was the best use for the wall pot, is specifically this room. Because you have this room, you want to make a great hall out of it because that's where the teleporters are. And it's already pre-built. You don't have a lot of floor space to work with. You can just put a wall pot here. And the ceiling's too high to put a ceiling pot on. That's what I usually do, is ceiling pots. But you have a wall, so you can do a wall pot. You got any good dupes? So you have plus 11 machinery, which is really good. You can't dig, which is really bad. But probably manageable. You're another nails. We have like 3 nails now. And you get 7 bonus to all attributes when stressed. That sounds fun. I don't think we're going to end up using it, but plus 11 machinery is pretty good. Yeah, we'll take nails. But you are going to be named Nails too. We need another name. Need another name. And you can have... You can have operating. Nails. What do you want? I guess you want a research hat. Let's give you the field research hat. Oh, I was muted. Sorry, I just coughed. I reduced the naming cost down to 1,000 because I realized that a lot of stuff probably does want renaming at some point. So I wanted to make it easy for you guys to do that. So there we go. Building broken. Oh, God. Gas pipe. What the heck is going on? Got some broken gas pipes. Steam. Steam is built up in here and isn't getting pumped out. Why is that? Oh, this room is overpressurized with steam. It's not getting heated up enough by the metal refinery. Because you don't have refined carbon. Crap. Make 99 knots of refined carbon. Well, I guess that'll get fixed eventually. But that does mean that we can't send steam over here at the moment. So let's cut this off. Crap. There's another thing I need to fix. How is the boiler doing? Boiler is up to about 370 over here. Let's increase it to 5,000. I'll go a bit more gradually this time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fix the gas pipes. But yeah, we do need to get that gas out of there. We need more heat being generated in this room. Let's make some more glass as well. We got almost 1,000 tons of sand. We're gonna have more sand from processing all of this salt. So let's just make 100 lots of this. Or 99 lots of this. That seems fine. You could rename a breeder Paku. That is certainly a thing you can do. I have the mod that lets you do that. Yeah, we're literally just making steel. We do have iron to refine. Well, hopefully this will eventually get hot enough with people making steel. And people making glass. And what about the petroleum? Why aren't we getting any petroleum in the plastic presses? Oh, because it's just the molten slickster output only. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, we have slicksters. We have little goopy guys who are at the right temperature. That's good. Well, we can wrangle you guys. Aha. We can't wrangle you guys. We need to auto wrangle you. That was the thing. Let's set that to 0. So they should auto wrangle these guys now into the into this room. That's what we were gonna do. What do you mean pen status okay? You are drowning. You are slowly leaving though, so that's okay. Why are they also wrangling these? They only wrangle when adult? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, actually, now you mention it, I think that's how it worked when we did this with Puffs on another playthrough. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, yes. That is correct. Nothing to worry about there, then. So, let's see. So we've upped this to 5,000 now. This is running at 5,000. The oil still heating up in here. This is closing a lot to deal with that. So yeah, let's leave it at 5,000 for now. It seems to be handling it, but I don't think it wants any more than that for now. Yeah, now the igneous rock should actually be getting dumped in here. So it'll be interesting to see if that works. Okay, let's go back to the other planet for a little bit. So we've got the bog buckets in here. We're getting this room sealed in. I guess that wasn't super important now. We do need to put more mess tables in here. And we want a briar seed there. You know what? While I'm here, let's deconstruct this. Put the mess table in here. Put the ration box here. I'm actually going to deconstruct this tile as well. Oh, we'll put a wall. We'll put a wall pot here too. So yeah, we just need to plant the plant. Yes, I think the boiler is fixed, but we're just spinning it up again. So it's currently on about 5,000 kilograms. No, 5 kilograms per second. Wishful thinking, 5,000 kilograms per second petroleum boiler. That would be fun. Why am I building these out of steel? I'm not. That is fine. I do not want to be building steel mess tables. Unfortunately, one of our steam pipes broke because we're not handling the steam fast enough. So I need to think about that at some point. And then food-wise, we'll put another ration box here. I don't think we're going to have enough surplus food here to worry about storing it too much. We'll do that at a later bit. My pipeless boiler will be able to do thousands of kilograms a second, maybe. I think at that point, the heat itself is the issue. But, yeah, maybe. I think that's going to be the main issue I have with my 35 sour gas boilers. Hi, Poison Eater. Thanks for the follow. How are you doing? We're just hanging out on our second planet at the moment. I can't remember what this one's called. I mean, it's a Verdante cluster. Like, if I go to the star map, maybe it'll say what type of planet it is. It is a Radioactive Terra asteroid. So pretty boring. But, yeah. We sent a steam rocket full of dupes over here. And we're trying to make a more permanent base over here now. So yeah. Wow, this has been a really good stream. I've had 4 follows today. And Neo subbed as well, so that's really nice. Ooh, beans. We've also got an aluminium volcano over here that we're trying to tame. And this looks like that's been built, so we want the shut off to turn on if the items on here are below 125 degrees. So that should work now. Except it's not working because we still need to complete the loop over here. I think this could be iron here. What is this bit? Okay, that's steel. Let's just make this all steel. I don't want it to melt here. And then we are gonna have to deal with this. There we go. I'm sorry, Jack. Oh, we need to let people back in here as well. Yes, this should form a vacuum here now. There we go. So now I can get in here and build all of this again. And we want to dump hydrogen in here. We do have hydrogen just hanging out over here. So I think the easiest thing to do would be just to send just a random pipe over here. I don't think this is super hot hydrogen. And we're not going to actively do stuff with it. So I'll probably heat up the base a little bit, and then it will mostly be fine. The base itself is very cold, so I'm not too worried. So that hydrogen can go up here, and we'll start adding the thermal mass for the steam turbines. We'll need to get a little vacuum going here. So this will be the vacuum tile here. These stupid plants are always getting in the way. And then we'll need to ladder up here. And that's how we'll connect over. So I can remove this. Yes, the point of this map, if our computer will allow it, is to get up to 400 dupes. And we've dug out most of our main asteroid. We've got room for about 40 dupes here at the moment. The aim is just to get all these oil wells up and running and recycle all of the oil into excess water that we can use to feed all the remaining oil wells, and then feed the dupes with that water. And I have a YouTube video here that explains the plan. Although at this point I'm beginning to think this is more of a theory than an actual practical plan, because I feel like my computer is going to crash before we get to 400 dupes. But there is a plan. I have backup plans if the computer can't quite handle it. There are other things I want to do on stream. Oh my god, it's broken again. This is winding me up. Yeah, now the petroleum is super compressing in here because there's steam in here. Why is there steam in here? This broke because steam ended up in there. How is steam ending up in there? I have literally no idea how steam is ending up in there. There's water in here, but this water is nowhere near the pump. I literally don't understand how steam is ending up in there. Is there water in here? No. Odd. Right, cut this off. Yeah, that's going to start causing pressure. Actually, this crude oil will cook first. I need to get the steam out of here. Yeah, I need to build a tile over it. Yeah. Can I deconstruct this from here? I can. So I deconstruct the vent, build a tile to get rid of the steam. Oh, that's so annoying. Steam is probably coming from the oil well pipes breaking. See, the thing is, if there's any steam, it should be coming in from here. So, I literally haven't seen any blobs of water. Oh! Oh, it's this water. Why is there water in here? That must be what's actually happening. You're completely right, Jack. Right. Let's get that cooked again. And then let's get rid of all the steam with the oil wells. We'll put some better insulated pipes in there. That's absolutely what's happening. In fact, actually, no. I've got a better idea. I think we're occasionally going to end up with steam in there. What we're actually going to do is we're going to set up a filter and we'll take out water somewhere else. What if I mop the petroleum on the right of the steam? I don't think we can actually mop this. We'd have to we could deconstruct this tile. That would work. That might be easier. Let's try that. That should let the steam out. But yeah, we absolutely need to stop the steam, the water from coming in here. So we need to have like a filter that gets rid of anything that isn't oil from that line. That's what we'll do for now. Right, you should be able to sweep that now. Let's do that as a yellow alert. Yeah, I was hoping there would be enough thermal mass in there to avoid that, but the reality is I haven't actually been looking at the oil wells. So they've probably been removing some of the thermal mass in there. How annoying. There we go. That worked, so now we can just rebuild this. Yeah, and that pushes out again, that's good. Our alert is working. I mean, the operators should be fast. I think the issue is that I was literally in the process of emptying these oil wells slightly more than I normally do. I think these ones are just actually turned off at the moment. Yeah, I just need to get this water out of here. I'm not sure what the best way of doing that is. I think we do just pump it all and filter it out. I'm gonna shut my blind quickly. Well, I'm glad you've all been enjoying the stream, even though I've spent a bit more time sorting out this petroleum boiler today than I'd have liked. But yeah, thanks for watching, Jack. I'll see you later, and thanks very much for the raid. I'll probably see you tomorrow morning. Although I am in the office tomorrow morning, so I might be a bit busy. What is going on? That's fine. Yeah, so this is cooking now. We should be able to turn this on again. But what we need to do before we do that is we need a filter. So what I can actually do is I can set up a little shut off in here. I'm going to make this out of steel just because this room is temperamental. That does not need to be a yellow alert. I need to make absolutely sure this doesn't happen, and I don't have to keep thinking about it. So we'll just filter out the water. That needs to be a liquid shut-off, not a conveyor shut-off. Oh, blimey. We're okay. That's a valve up there. That's fine, I just thought I was going nuts. And then we can remove this and put the sensor here. And then if this detects any water, that will get just dumped out here. Running low on power. Have we been producing oxalite this whole time? We have. Wow, we produced 5.3 tons of oxalite. That's handy. I'm sure we'll use that somewhere else. But yeah, I guess we don't need to do that for now. So I think we fixed all of the steam gas pipes. This is hot enough again. So I think we can hook up the steam pipe again and that should work. Yes. So let's hook that up at least. There we go. We're going to have one big packet come out, but that's fine. Apologies if I'm not explaining stuff super clearly. I'm a little bit frazzled. Yeah, deconstruct this. Who's gonna deconstruct that? Someone. Not gate and just oil. Yeah, that is a good idea. I think I thought that and then I forgot it before I ended up building it. But yes, that is the correct thing to do. So I think we'll just make this out of copper. And the sensor's going to go there, so this NOT gate can just go here. Observation wire can go here. We've got a load of hot stuff in here that we should eventually move. But that's fine. But yeah, I think this is verging on the furthest I've ever gotten in the game. I mean, in the base game I got to the temporal tear, but this is definitely the furthest I've gotten spaced out. This is certainly the most dupes that we've had. So we need a pipe sensor, so liquid pipe element sensor. There we go. So on my last map, we did a lot of hot steam vent tamers, but we basically got to the point where we're at now, where we were landing rockets on the second planet and setting up that base. So it feels good that this is actually the furthest we've come. Feels pretty good. Also, this is the jankiest liquid lock ever. I originally had some naphtha here, but it got kind of clogged when things broke. We used to access the petroleum boiler from down here, which was really not a good idea for obvious reasons. So now we just access it through here. Got a little blob of naphtha here. Okay, this is hot again. I think I can set this up again once this is running. Need to make sure my goldfish brain doesn't tell me to set this pipe up before this is actually done. Oh my god, Nails 2, you're so slow. I see you doing the slow shuffle. You're fine. I'll skill everyone up later. There's Neo. Neo is very fast now. Neo used to be very slow, but they've done a lot of training. We do have a gym where everyone trains, but I haven't sorted that out. Yeah, it's personality. It used to be naphtha, now it's crude oil and petroleum. And a little bit of carbon dioxide. But you know, it would be rude for me to get rid of it. It's like the map's cultural heritage. Okay, we need to get this pumping soon because this petroleum is too hot for the pump. I should not have let that, I guess it's just overflowing from earlier. So this needs to be set to crude oil. And then... yeah, so that won't work. So then we can hook this up. Send this through here. This is set to 3000. So that should work. Oh, we need power as well. That is fine. What is this wire made of? I guess we'll make it out of more steel. We certainly aren't short of steel. Yeah, there you go. You've even got it right there. Good job. I guess someone else is going to go build it. I look forward to the day where I don't have to think about this ever again. How hot is this? This rock is still plenty hot. I think so long as I don't leave this off for like 30 cycles, this rock temperature shouldn't ever get below the heatsink. We are slowly cooling it with salt water. Just so that the conveyor and everything doesn't overheat, because it's in a vacuum otherwise. But we're also evaporating all of that salt water, or as much of it as we can get away with. And that steam is going to our rocket and then just elsewhere. But I'm sad, we have sour gas on the map now, as well as all these other waste gases. But it'll be okay. Okay, this is jumping back in now. We'll just let it run at 3000 for a while. I don't want to keep going back to this. Just having enough petroleum for those 3 plastic presses is probably good enough for now. Okay. Let's leave that. The important thing is this is cool now and this isn't overheating. Yeah, it is very satisfying just to be able to leave stuff without it breaking. It's very nice. So we're pumping hydrogen in here, but we haven't actually sealed this off. That's not very cash money. Also, I didn't end up pumping anything out of here. I suppose we'll just flood this whole bit with hydrogen. That's fine. Like, we've got oxygen in here. They're gonna breathe all of this oxygen anyways. I shouldn't worry about that. We'll literally just overpressurize this with hydrogen. We probably don't even need to do this. It's fine. Okay, so what is causing this conveyor to not work? Okay, yeah, so the loop isn't working because we need to unblock the volcano. Well, if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it now. So let's yellow alert this. Set the steel up and we'll get this to start erupting. We need to put... oh, we need to put water in here. Hold on. We need to put water in here first. We were going to dump the water from here. That might take a little long. Do I have any other water that I want to grab? We have a load of water over here. Just regular water. How about salt water? We've got a load of brine over here. I'm not gonna rush this. We'll do it properly. We'll get this all built first. So this wire will go... I guess we're still doing this out of regular wire. We're gonna do this with regular wire until it stops working. That does not need to be yellow alert. I'm terrible at doing it. Send it all around here. Let's make it all priority 7. There we go. Oh, you're a student architect. That's cool. when I was at uni, I was kind of flipping. Well, before I went to uni, I was deciding whether I wanted to do architecture or civil engineering. And I think I wanted to be an architect, but I wasn't. I was much better at the maths side than the sort of artistic design side. So I ended up doing engineering, and I don't regret it. But I feel like that was like a part of my life where I could have chosen two different paths and ended up with a very different life. Because I had friends who were architects as well, and they certainly enjoyed what they were doing. I have loads of architecture books in my bookshelf. I haven't read those in a while. But yeah, this is keeping the vacuum. The hydrogen is coming in here. I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of this. We'll put the liquid in here. We're ending up with a layer of CO2 on the bottom. Maybe this will all get deleted. We're going to pour some water in here. I don't need this room to be pure gas. I just need it to have a lot of thermal mass, and we have extra hydrogen. That was kind of what I was going for. Only thing is, we're probably going to need ammo suits to actually get in this bit, so I should probably put an ammo suit checkpoint in as well. So who's stressed? Hassan is stressed. I get the feeling your morale is a bit lower than it was before. Yeah, you've got 21 skills. We could skill scrub you. That's fine. Let's do it. There you go. So yeah, it is 8:45. So I started half an hour early, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to finish half an hour early. I'm going to finish at 10:30. So I've got another hour and a little bit. This does seem to be working again. And any water that we get should get filtered out, or anything else that's not oil. Temperature-wise, this is getting up to temperature. This only failed because we had steam in there, so I'm going to up this to 5,000 again. And this time we shouldn't get any steam going in there. Yeah, is that conveyor? Yeah, that conveyor is dropping off hot rock. That's ending up in here. And that is very slowly letting its heat off, which is pretty much what we wanted. When we need it, we can grab it and cool it off actively. But for now, I just want to put it somewhere where it's not going to cause any problems. So we need another sweetle. There we go. Yeah, I have loads of sweep errands lined up. I do want the dupes to eventually start sweeping all this stuff. Yeah, it's interesting because it says, when you look at the errands list, it says store item and then 4 more, 10 more, or something after it occasionally. Never really looked at it this thoroughly before. That could be causing the lag. Let's just go through and cancel all the sweep commands. I don't think anything needs urgently sweeping. So we'll just do this. Does that actually improve the frame rate? Not too much. Yeah, colony report. So if we go to the previous, what we have errands. So most of the errands will actually generate power, so just people deciding to go to the gym. And some of them will store materials. So maybe it's the gym that's causing the issue. People going in here and trading up. Because what's happening with the gym is this runs for like a schedule block, and then the cycle triggers, and then they get interrupted. So I imagine they would get a lot of different things for that. The problem is, like, the font is too big for this list to make sense anymore. Like, if I go in the options and adjust the UI scale to 75%, and then I go in the list, you can just about see all the items. But it's not very good. I hope there's a mod for that, because I do find this useful being able to look at this, but obviously not when it fills the screen. Also, I'm just going to leave it on 75% UI scale for now. Let me know if it's too small, because I like having the extra room on screen. Wow, it feels really weird. I like it, but it feels weird. It's going to take some getting used to. Yeah, so this is running at 5,000 again. And it's getting up to temperature. We'll leave it running on 5,000 for a little bit. You know, I think it has. I think it was the sweep errands, because we're not getting the spikes anymore. Maybe maybe it's just luck. I mean, eventually I want everyone to grab that stuff, but yeah, this is working now. Thank you. I hope that actually was the issue. Just all those sweep errands. Right, what is going on here? These aren't getting polluted water. That is fine. That means everything's working. So we need the plant there. Another drywall here, because it's going to annoy me otherwise. Then edibles and cooking ingredients can go in here. Okay, it's all good. No one's responding to the phone, feels bad. We got +6 morale. Yeah, so that's a great haul now, it's good. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how much sweeping they were actually doing. Oh, poor Hassan. Did you skill scrub yourself, Hassan? I think you did. Yeah, so you can go back to mechatronics engineering. And then just building. There you go. So now you're getting all this built. This won't erupt for a while, so they shouldn't get scolded in here. And is there a plant here? I hate the plants. I hate them so much. There we go. Yeah, I think I actually fixed the issue. Thank you so much. Because it was especially bad today, and I think that's probably because I queued up a load of extra sweep commands today. Okay, that's really good. Because if I look at my task manager, the CPU usage is still normal. The temperature is still... Actually, the temperature's come down. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't think I really understand. That's fine. Anyways, what I should actually do, because there's no oxygen here anymore, is I should set up an atmosuit dock. We do have a couple of extra atmosuits. So... what I will do is I will dig this up. Oh no, there's a spike again. Yeah. I'll just do something like this. I'll put 4 down. And we'll send some more atmosuits over. I don't think we need atmosuits back in here anymore. So I'm going to disable this. We're not fiddling with any of this stuff anymore. And then we can undock these. And send them over here. And then in terms of ventilation, we just have a pump set to like a filter. So we'll just send that just down this way. No need to be super fancy. We'll just send that over here. And then power-wise, that can just go down here. Or something like that. I don't know. No, it's back. Yeah, let's make that all priority 9 so that that actually gets done. I do want the conveyor rail finishing here as well. That should be okay. Yeah, there's probably a few little tricks I could do to reduce the amount of errands. I think that's going to require an off-stream think about, though. It's certainly doing better now than it was. Oh, hold on. What's going on with this? Okay, we vacuumed this room out. That is what we wanted. So now it will just be oxygen in here again when we want to relaunch this rocket. We're not doing too much space travel at the moment. We're slowly filling this up with carbon dioxide. The aim was definitely to fill up the bottom 2 levels with carbon dioxide so the fridge would actually work. But we may eventually need to pump some CO2 out of here. Oh my god. You built the pixel packs before you built the airflow tiles. That wasn't very clever, was it? Well, I can't really blame you. I'm the one responsible for that mistake. Yeah, that's going to take you a little while to do. But we've got an hour and a half left, so we should be able to get this pump up and running. Get some hot water down here to dump into this room. That pipe is just being hooked straight into here with the steam turbine outputs. So that should all work. Hey, Too Legit C, how you doing? You've caught me. You've caught me at last. We're having a pretty good go actually. We're just renovating the second planet today. Like we steam rocketed in a few dupes. The rocket didn't have a functioning bathroom. We had the pipes and everything hooked up. Ignore the fish. But we didn't fill this bit with water. So all the dupes ended up just kind of crapping themselves. But we've connected the water again now, so that should all be good. And we're just renovating the second planet, because for the longest time we just had one or two guys here, and we built like an iron volcano tamer. We hooked up the natural gas and the hydrogen. We just did the bare minimum with this planet, but now we pretty much gutted the first planet, and we are in the process of sort of getting everything else sorted out here. Like, I want to tame this cool steam vent and eventually have like 8 people here permanently doing stuff. This aluminium volcano is the next thing that I want to sort out today, because I want to start getting aluminium for all of the sour gas boilers we're eventually going to do. Yeah, if I come back to the other planet, I have a petroleum boiler that's running off this volcano. We're also kind of using it to cook some salt water at the same time. And there's been a few teething issues, but I think it's working now. I'm going to up this again to 6,000. I'm just very slowly taking it to 10,000. I've got to admit, I'm kind of challenging myself to do it, because I have a habit of getting into like the mid-game and then deciding to restart and do a new playthrough once things get a bit too big. But this map specifically, I wanted it to be a late-game run. So we're powering through. We're going to get to the late game by any means necessary. And this is the furthest I've come so far. Oh my god, so you are a starry-eyed rocket pilot. Look how bad this rocket pilot skill is. Plus 12 piloting only gives you 30% rocket speed. I don't really have a frame of reference, but that seems really bad. But the quick learner is good as well. And the starry-eyed for a pilot is obviously really good. I think we take Devon. I think we do want Devon. I mean, you're an operator with decreased machinery. That's not good. Oh, I just noticed as well, I've got the UI scaling turned down, so the window is a bit differently sized. We've got a bit of a visual thing here. And then Harold has ranching and rocketry, and some good bonuses. Nah, I think we take Devon. That seems interesting. I'm picking interesting dupes at the moment, not necessarily good ones. We're gonna end up with so many dupes. We're gonna do all the skills at the end, but yeah, we have another Devon, and he does not need renaming because he is currently the only Devon. The previous Devon has already been renamed, presumably to Leofar. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go. You can tell. Little eyelashes. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. If it works like that, then that bonus is a little better. Yeah, we'll take Devon anyways. It's an interesting sort of thing to work with. It'd be nice having a dedicated pilot. In fact, you can Devon can run the petroleum rocket maybe, because we're gonna get that working again soon. Looks like the oxyferns are too hot. Why is that? We have polluted water coming in here. The polluted water is too hot. The polluted water is just heating up too much going through the rest of the map, because the rest of the map is now too hot. So let's insulate this pipe at last. I did not insulate this pipe for a while. I think we do need to now. Although, eventually we're going to run out of this polluted water anyways, so meh. That should do. Oh, actually, this is going right by the electrolyzer. I can't solve that bit. This bit needs to be insulated, definitely. That should have been insulated before. That's probably where all the heat is coming out. Yeah, quite a lot is. Yeah, you can also help me get the Morale High Ground achievement. Yes, that is definitely true. That achievement seems to be a bit easier to get than I thought. I mean, our rocket here, like, with all the stuff in here, we have a washroom, we have a mess hall, we have a barracks. Let's build these airflow tiles first. We had lots of dupes in here at 25 morale without any special bonuses. I hope you are heading back to base. You are. You'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, you could probably do with a little rest. Yeah, Devin, you can have a little rest. That's fine. Oh, and I need to give people priorities. I haven't prioritized people in ages. So Devin can prioritize rocketry. Nails 2 can prioritize operating. Building and digging. Seems good. I'll do all this stuff off stream. I'm not gonna worry about it now. Yeah, we've got the heat in this room again, so that steam is getting turned into water. That's good. Oh my god. We've still got some slicksters in here. We haven't got any adults. It says they're occasionally drowning, but I think they're not in there long enough to actually drown. So I think they're fine. Still warm enough in here for these guys. That's good. So this is at 6,000 now. We can increase this again to 7,000. Your dupes idle next to research reactors. Yeah, that's not super sensible. They're cute though, so I'm sure you allow it. Yeah. We're occasionally getting some random water coming in from the oil wells. I think there's a little bit of steaming going on that shouldn't be. But now, anything that isn't oil is specifically being shunted out of this pipe by a shut-off here. So we should not have to worry about that again. And I think we need one more sweet oil. So there we go. Okay. How's it going over here? Still building the pipe, that's fine. Does all seem buildable. Just taking some time. We do have lead as well. We shipped a load of lead over a while ago, just for building stuff like this. We're still filling this bit with hydrogen as well. I want to put a bottle emptier in here. Also, now that we're in this room, I want to dig out all this iron, or at least a fair chunk of it. That will help with building stuff. Yeah, slicksters get to float on water, but there's a glitch where they stop attempting to float. Yeah, I imagine that's probably what's happening. I've seen it before, I'm not worried. They're not. I don't think they're actually dying. Yes, this is the subcooling for the iron volcano. We set this up a while ago. I can't remember the exact cycle. It's on my YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel where I upload all my VODs. There should be an episode just called Iron Volcano Tamer or something. It's all on a playlist. But yeah, I have a lot of videos on YouTube. I have some meme videos. It's not just Oxygen Not Included. It's mostly Oxygen Not Included VODs. We got some melting sulfur in this room. That's a meme. And yeah, I have my video where I explain my plan for 400 dupes. But I feel like my computer's gonna crash before that point. So at the moment, it's mostly a theory that I want to see if anyone else can get to work on their maps. But yeah. After watching Fungus at 10 times, the stream at 1 time feels so slow. Yeah, that's very true. This is probably like the slowest ONI stream you're gonna find, because I kind of like just running it at speed 1. The dupes aren't pondering too much, and I get to relax a little bit. And I just try and handle lots of things simultaneously, and sometimes fail, but I just like relaxing. It also means that each stream usually ends up with like one big sort of project going on. Hassan is still really stressed. Why are you still really stressed? You're still just mostly getting soggy feet. And we need to rebuild the oxygen diffuser as well. We're going to put that up here. I removed it from down here so we could get another mess table in. We need to hook the wire up again. Yes, yes, frames. I'm just going to set these in order. Right, so Ashcan, San, Jean, Lyra, Meep, Otto. And then anyone who's on a ladder bed can come in here. We do still need 2 more beds. I actually want to give everyone comfy beds. At some point. Maybe that's what we do over here. We just make some comfy bedrooms. This does not need to be high priority, though. Yeah, I think we just do what we did in the other map. There we go. You know, I think I'm thinking about taking a stab at the 400 dupes. Yeah, please do. Because to be honest, like, it definitely seems doable. Like, I mean, the way that I'm looking at doing it is with the oil wells, because you can recycle all of the inputs and outputs well enough to get a load of excess water. Apparently there's a way of doing it with arbitraries as well. I don't know a lot about arbitraries. I think Leofar knows a lot about arbitraries. We did actually get a load of plastic over here as well, so let's build the comfy beds. And then what I'll probably do is just some hanging pots for decor. Seems good. Where's the hanging pots? I have a little bit of glass, not very much. Yeah, we'll just make these out of iron. We'll have enough seeds for this. And get everyone moved out of the rocket sooner rather than later. That would be nice. People aren't going to be able to get up there to do that. So I'm going to need a ladder in here. That should be fine. Yes, it definitely seems possible, but I feel like it's going to be very easy to run out of frames before getting to 400 dupes. So that's kind of the bit that I'm dreading. I think what's realistically going to happen is I'm going to get about 60 dupes total. We're going to set up all the infrastructure for 400 dupes. But instead of harvesting the excess water, we're going to harvest excess petroleum instead. And we're just going to funnel that into a load of polymer presses and just make a ridiculous amount of plastic. I think that seems more achievable from a performance point of view. You'd always have to transition to shove bowls at some point, I believe. For food. Yeah, I hadn't considered food. I mean, we would have a lot of slicksters, grubs, and sweetles. So I think I didn't do any calculations, but I thought that would be enough critters for food for 400 dupes. But I don't know. I haven't done the maths on that. All I knew is there would be about 1,000 of each type of critter, which I thought would be enough, but it may not be. So yeah, this doesn't need to be priority 9. I can wait. In fact, actually, why am I even bothering making these granite tiles? These should be plastic tiles, because we imported a load of plastic specifically to do this with. Yeah, let's make this actually plastic. And same with this bit. Will be fancy. Yeah, there's definitely a way of doing it with wild arbitraries. We do have lead for this, don't we? Yeah, we do. It's just far away. That does need to be priority 9 there. This bit here needs to be priority 9. But yeah. I'm gonna have a very short little break and go get myself a drink. But I will be back in like 2 minutes. In the meantime, I do have a poll going on where I'm trying to figure out what to do for my next playthrough. Once I either once I finish this, once it gets to the point where it's not sort of streaming content, maybe more of like a YouTube sort of highlights thing. I've got a few different ONI playthroughs that I was thinking of doing. A modded lights out playthrough, a small number of dupes challenge with the spaced out cluster. I found a good seed for that. And a rhyme map with 16 magma volcanoes also sound like fun. And then some other games I'm interested in doing are Subnautica Below Zero, Stellaris, which I played before on stream, and that was fun, and Isosphere Program as well. I need to sort out some performance stuff for that, but yeah, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'll see you in a bit. It's nice seeing some more of the new music as well. I added a load of music to this playlist a while ago. There is a channel point reward for turning lo-fi mode on, where I keep this music while I'm playing, which is nice sometimes. But yeah, let's get back into it. Alrighty. So yeah, we've got a little bit of time left. I think we've got enough time to get this actually up and running. But that does depend on people getting Atmos suits in here. It's probably going to be another 5 or 6 cycles left. Also, Hassan really needs to stop stressing out so much. I need to actually make some carpeted tiles in here as well. What did I do on the other planet? Let's see. Oh, I didn't even bother with carpeted tiles over here. I just had a carpeted massage table. I don't think I want to do that. I don't want the power draw. We'll just make some of these carpeted tiles. I brought over a load of reed fiber specifically for that. So we'll do that. Make those out of granite. I think you only have to do one of these, but I can't remember which one, and I like it being symmetrical. Yeah, it seems like Hassan is going to have a stress reaction, because he's getting popped eardrums. He's an ugly crier, I think? I don't think that's actually a problem. But it does feel kind of sad letting Hassan just cry it out. But what else are you going to do? We're getting stressed because of the soggy feet. Is there anything we can do about that? There's a little blob of water right there. Just hiding in plain sight. That's probably causing it. Also, why do I have natural gas floating around down here? Oh, I let a load out ages ago. That's why. That makes sense. We're okay. It's probably because the O2 pressure is a bit low. We'll just repressurize the area. Let's follow you for a little bit. Ah, that's really nice. Yeah, so now your stress is going down a decent amount because you've seen a friend, you've no longer got popped eardrums. I need to put a door here. Because ideally what I want to do is I want to prevent Hassan going in anywhere that's this hydrogen. So let's make that door priority 9 as well. Deliver the suits. We should have some extra suits on the rocket that we can take in here. And I think I sent some extra suits over here anyways. Actually, that's a good point. I should make some extra suits on this planet. I'll just make like another, I don't know. I'm making them out of cobalt. Let's make another 8. I don't know. That seems fine. How's the petroleum boiler doing? Is that still working? Well, it hasn't said it's broken. This is at 377 now. It's coming out about 120. I'm going to increase this again to 8,000. Yeah, it seems good. It seems like it's transferring a decent amount of heat over. The rock in here is cooking. I smell what the rock is cooking. This volcano is not going to erupt for another 14 cycles. And when it does, we'll let it in via this thing. I'll probably need to pay a little bit of attention to that. But yeah, it looks like we're getting the full flow again. Why am I trying to deconstruct that? Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah, let's stock some suits in here as well. And then... I missed it. Checkpoint. Let's set it to vacancy only. Yeah, people are getting into suits now. Hassan? Oh, you went in the room, didn't you? You're just having a narcoleptic nap. Okay. Look, you can come down here. There's absolutely something you can do. You can just interrupt a narcoleptic nap. Christ. So now at least you'll get in a suit. That's good. There is oxygen coming in. That's also good. Yes, we've got 2 people in here now. Okay, that all seems to be working. I'll need to build ladders in here as well. So what I should actually do is I should excavate as much of this out as possible. That will do for now. And for now, we'll let the heat leak out over here, but eventually I'm going to need to tame this properly. That's probably what we're going to do in the next stream. But for now, we just need the water. Oh yeah, this is going a lot faster now. Everyone's in exosuits. That's good. We've even got a Draco in the steam chamber. Also, I feel like my speech is rapidly dissolving. Apologies. So a little bit of chlorine's going to get let out. I'm mostly happy with that. There's going to be so much hydrogen in here eventually that, like, the rest of the gas should be fairly moot. What I might even do is I might even just open this bit up and all the chlorine can fall in here. And what we do need to do is we need to drop some water in here. So let's drop some water in here, then that will form a vacuum and seal this hydrogen in. And then the chlorine will just fall down here. In fact, it probably won't matter once this is sealed in what this gas does. Whatever, that's fine. Oh, Hassan, you're always walking around where there's liquids. I guess that means I should just mop up the liquids. We do actually have people here now, so let's just do that a little bit, you know? Yeah, you can even clean up yourself if you want, Hassan. Your stress is going up 20% per cycle, because, yeah, you got the popped eardrums. Yeah, that's gonna get you stressed. Well, we'll try our best, but I make no promises. We'll try and sweep all of this up. I think this is just various liquids. I don't think there's actually too much volume here. Yeah, I think you're just gonna end up crying. Or you're gonna go to bed and maybe you'll be alright. God, the frames are getting a little bit bad. I'm gonna keep increasing the flow on the petroleum boiler if I can. Does seem like it's still getting up to temperature. It's up to 9,000. So long as this door isn't constantly closed, we're fine. think it's fairly close to that point. You know, I'm gonna set this back down to 8,000. I'd prefer if this got a little bit hotter. Also, I forgot to finish the thing on the rocket. Yeah, let's put the pixel packs back. There we go. And then we've got the painting back here, but no one's finished that. That's fine. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer. Looks like the wire is starting to get damaged. Yes, there's a little bit of overloading. I'm surprised we've actually managed to get away with it so far. So we may need to replace this all with conductive wire. That seems likely. There. I could set that up as like a priority 1 command or something. I don't know if this is something you want to change, but when I see your icon on the followers tab on the side, it looks faded out, so I think you're not streaming online. Oh, do you mean literally just like my like profile icon? Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I can look into that. That's fine. Where's all the lead? I mean, I could make this wire all out of gold. That's like 500 tiles worth of wire there. I'd rather make it out of lead. Let's send some more lead over. Yeah, let's do that. We should have a lot of lead over here now. Because we literally dug the whole map. We have 630 tons of lead. So yeah, let's send over like 50 tons of lead and do that. What can I say? I type like I speak. Yes. Yeah, the fish profile. It's in black and white, and Twitch does that to offline streamers. Ah, yes. But the issue is, so I might be ignoring about this because obviously my profile is the real fish. So if I go to the intermission sort of screen and I do this in a very rehearsed manner, like Whiskers, who you'll see floating around in the background, who's my mascot, is kind of a sort of brown and white fish with the eyes. I think she's having a nap at the moment, but yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about that because I want to keep Whiskers as the mascot. Maybe I think what I need to do is I need to change the background of the icon so that it's not black. Like maybe if I change it to red, that will make it really, or like pink or something, like, because I've got like the nice salmon color going on. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the feedback as well. I love feedback. Okay. Yeah, we need to get some more oxygen pressure in here again. I might even set up a second one of these. We don't have too much algae left, but we're gonna put an electrolyzer here next stream, I imagine. We'll hook up another diffuser for now. I think we're almost at the point where we can get this done. So this is working now. We've let a little bit of water in here. Let's auto bottle some water and send it down here just so we've got a bit more mass. Need to build this pipe as well. Just coming in here. Yes, that's all priority 7. That's fine. Yes, the power line is getting stressed out. We've been running this a while. It's not actually overloading yet. It's overloaded like once or twice. But we're going to replace it all with conductive wire. We're going to send out overload of lead. But we managed to get away with it here for a surprisingly long time. Do you want to see what I've got for my power wires on the other planet? It's horrendous. So we have conductive wires going everywhere. And the power producers, like the steam turbines, are hooked up to one set. And the power consumers are hooked up to another. And then all the transformers are on the right-hand side of the map. And we have a single heavy watt conductive wire running on all of these transformers. And the producers go into the large transformers here. This one's overheating. I need to actually fix that. And then all of the power comes out of the small transformers. So all of the power for the base runs through this one heavy watt conductive wire with all these transformers. And as you can see, it gets kind of nuts with all the bridges. But nothing overloads and all of the power is centralized. So I'm not going to suggest that that's the best solution, but it's a solution that I like. Also, where is this? Yeah, there it is. We're slowly remaking these out of gold as well. Because we've got our gold volcanoes chipping away at it. Yeah, this power line gets a lot of use. Like, I have a wattage sensor up here. Hold on. Yeah, so we're usually drawing about 10 kilowatts on this. Wait, are you actually repairing this instead of deconstructing it? No, you are deconstructing it. That's good. I mean, eventually I'm going to put some cooling here, but that's a very low priority. Because we have enough gold to just replace everything here. And gold is renewable. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this at 8,000 for now and not worry about it. Yeah, I've got a few new dupes. Yeah, there's Devon in his little rocket hat, doing his best. To be honest, these dupes are all doing their best, because there's so much stuff for them to do. They're pondering a lot, but it's fine. Somehow Hassan hasn't actually stressed out yet. He's still running around moping. But he's doing okay. He's getting sopping wet. We still need to sweep up more liquids. I'll sweep that up. Sweep all of this up. Might as well sweep all of this up. But he's actually breaking even now that he's in the exosuit, so that's good. So we need to actually ladder over here as well. This plant needs to be uprooted. I don't think I need this ladder here. We can just dig all of this out. I'm gonna not dig this one because I don't want to let out the unnecessary chlorine. Oh. Yeah, it's going okay. While we're waiting for the guys over here just to do these last few bits, we'll go back and check the other planet quickly. So, obviously we've been looking at this for a while, that's fine. What about the slicksters? We got some water in here. I think we just have the same lava that we did before. Got more and more eggs. They're multiplying. Why do we have steam in here? This is probably the same issue as before. Well, we're pumping in carbon dioxide. There's water and pipes here. Oh, this pipe isn't insulated. This needs to be insulated. Well, I mean, not all of this, but like this bit specifically does need to be insulated. Yeah, this probably burst and got repaired. Okay. That can go like this. In fact, I'm going to make this out of ceramic because we have it and we can. So let's just do that. Because we do not want that evaporating in here. So now we have 270 kilograms of carbon dioxide in here, and then a very small amount of steam. And that's going to stay as gas. I guess that's fine? Are they actually going to breathe that? I guess we'll see. Yeah, there's water leaking everywhere. That sounds about right. We'll be okay. I'm glad I checked that though. This is going to annoy me for all time. What I should actually do is I should set up a proper liquid lock here and just fix this. Let's do that while we're waiting for everything else. I was putting this off for ages. So we could just put a blob of naphtha here and then just go in here and explore. I don't even know why I have this door. It does nothing. I think it's because I was worried about the slime. I was worried about the slime lung originally. But now we've filled the whole map with 100-degree chlorine. It's less of an issue. I mean, what are these data banks as well? There's like 13 data banks in here. So this seems like a good sort of side quest to do. So then we can just put a bottle emptier up here. I'm going to take another dupe. I'm not going to take these dupes. I'm going to take some copper. I certainly don't feel obligated to hire every dupe at the moment. We'll do that later. And in fact, what I'm even tempted to do, like, once we get everything built to handle 400 dupes, if we were going to do that, I'd be tempted to just sandbox them in at that point, instead of waiting 1,000 cycles. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, to Legit City, I appreciate it. We're probably going to wrap up the stream fairly soon. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a really good stream today, actually. Lots of interest. A few interesting things going on. Yeah, take care. Who's coming to do this? Neo's coming to do this. Great. And he's right there. Perfect. Mr. Pokeshell, you don't want to go in here. So I think we'll just let a little blob of naphtha here. Nails can grab that. Quickly have a look here as well. Yeah, I think this is going to get up and running tomorrow. This is taking them a little while just to do all of this. They're doing all this pipe as well, which is good. Slowly grabbing all this algae as well and just feeding these things, but at least the oxygen pressure is going back up. I could probably do with a few more airflow tiles. I'm not really sure what to do as the thumbnail for today. I was going to do this, but this isn't actually up and running yet. So I'm tempted to just do like a zoom out of the asteroid. Maybe. I don't know. Feels like a little bit of a cop-out. Not sure. So we're letting a little bit of this water out here, that's fine. Any water that comes down here is just going to filter into here anyways, which is mostly what we want. I guess we'll dig this out as well so the water can just flow through. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know, maybe we'll get this finished in time. I'd like to get this finished in time. People are hurrying up and actually doing this now. I guess it doesn't help that I left most of the stuff down at the other end of the map. We're slowly dropping off all the lead for building this too. I think I need to move all the lead up here. Right, let's cancel all of this. Set these to lead. So just grab all the lead, put it in here, and then you can build all these pipes really quickly. Oh, and I'll need to set the lead to sweep. Still got a lot of gold down here. There we go. That should work. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is all gold pipe anyways. You know what? Just grab all the metal. We'll want a lot of it up here anyways. I think it makes more sense to have it up here than down by the teleporter anyways. Also, actually, I just realized this is really stupid. That should be down here because they're having to run around this at the moment. Well, what I could do is I could put the ladder here. I just want to make sure they can't get over here with the checkpoint. Yeah, so let's priority 9 that ladder. You don't need that to be there. And we should have dropped plenty of naphtha over here now. Yeah, probably a bit too much. That's fine. That shouldn't cook, so now we can let people in here again. So we want to just deconstruct this door, so we don't constantly have the overheated and broken notifications. And then we can actually come in here and grab all of this good stuff. It's been long overdue. Harold is on his way. We need some grubs as well. And a Sweetle and a Draco and some Glossy Dracos. I'm just gonna wrangle a load of guys. This will probably be fine. So how hot is this getting? The rock in here is still cooling down. Because obviously we're actively cooling it. I think this is a slight problem with the petroleum boiler design. In that we're sending the rock into the conveyor loader and it's getting cooled all the time, even if it's not actively being used with heatsink. I wish there was a way to set like a storage limit on one of these conveyor loaders, because ideally I want this to be empty. I don't want it to store 1,000 kilograms. Maybe there's a trick I'm missing. Because the auto sweeper will load a conveyor loader. The conveyor receptacle isn't what I'm looking for. It unloads the solid materials onto storage. But I basically just want this to have a very small capacity. I don't know what the other way of doing it is. I don't know, needs more research. But the result is that a lot of the heat isn't actually coming out of this thing. Yeah, because at the moment, the auto sweeper is disabled by this thermosensor. So if the temperature in here is too hot, the auto sweeper is disabled. So maybe I need to disable it via a different means. Because I don't think you can automate the actual... Oh, you can enable and disable this. But the thing is, I don't think it stops it from being... I don't think it stops it from being loaded. I think it stops it from moving the materials. Like, if I just... Yeah, let's try this quickly. Like, I can... I can just use this switch that I'm no longer using for anything. I'm pretty sure if I turn this off, it will still load, it just won't move it. Okay, there's probably enough water in here now. I don't know, more water's always better. Although most of it's ending up down here. I'm actually going to let water through here. I need to remove these tiles. Oh, but that's the vacuum. We can't remove that. Whatever. This is probably fine. Oh, that's a good idea. Using a door to block the auto sweeper. Although, I don't think... Actually, I don't think that works. I don't think the door does block the auto sweeper from what I remember. Because this mechanized airlock isn't blocking anything. That would have been good if that worked. So this is disabled now. So let's see. I go to the automation overlay. Yeah, enable, disable. So the problem if this loads too much is that all the hot rock that is being loaded on here is getting cooled by the salt water that's coming in. So, and this salt water is coming in constantly to A, so that we can boil it for steam, the rocket, and B, so that we can cool this material when it is hot. I think perhaps what the better solution is automating this pipe so that the pipe is only running when the naphtha is hot enough. There's probably some way of automating this pipe so it's only cooling it when it actually needs cooling. That's probably what we need to do. I'll think about that. I'll think about that tomorrow. I'm kind of running out of energy now. Yeah, you guys are taking a little bit. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'm getting quite sleepy. It is cycle 560. Hi, Glavisk, you're coming just in time for the end of the stream. We're wrapping up a little bit early tonight because I started a little bit early. And we moved a lot of people over to the other planet. We're slowly building stuff. We're going to get this aluminium volcano tamer running next stream. And we're going to pump some water in here to dump into that so that we have steam for the volcano. But yes. Apologies, my schedule has been a little bit weird recently because normally I stream Monday to Friday, 7 to 11 GMT. But because I've been working from home, I've been starting a little bit earlier and I've been finishing a little bit earlier. So apologies about that. But yeah. I might try and move over to an earlier stream slot in general. But the issue with that is it depends when my dinner is. Because if I don't manage to have dinner before the stream, I'll have to have a break during the stream. But it might work better if I could start the stream at, say, 6, have a break for dinner, and then keep going. I'm umming and ahhing about it. But yeah. Yeah, I'm going back to the office tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But I will be streaming tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna save this for I'm gonna save getting this working for next stream. But yeah, we fixed the petroleum boiler as well. That keeps breaking. We've got some mealwood in here, so everyone's having fun with that. We fixed a few things on the rockets. We've actually got some plumbing in here now. So they've actually got some water, which is good. We've been hiring some more dupes as well. And we managed to let people back in here, which is nice. I guess we've got a little bit of naphtha in here. We can sweep this up now. But yeah, people can actually take these data banks now. Because we've had this natural gas pump thing working since cycle 100, and we just didn't let anyone back in here, and now we just I don't know why we didn't do this 300 cycles ago. We got those data banks now. And this door was broken and overheated constantly, so we were getting notifications about it. So now we're not getting notifications about it, which is good. And actually, there was one more thing we did. Well, this is what we got working last stream, but we now got the extra slicksers in here. So they should slowly be getting auto-wrangled and filling this room. And then any other branches we want. And then what we actually did was the hot igneous rock that was coming out of this at 550 degrees is now being conveyor railed over to the gold volcano. So that is slowly letting off its heat in here, instead of just letting it off in a vacuum and not really doing anything. Or not letting it off, I suppose, in a vacuum. But yeah, I think that's about it. We have a lot of oxalite as well. We have like 5.4 tons of oxalite now, so that's good for the next few rocket trips. Yeah. Alright. We're actually going to wrap it up now. But thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate the company. Thank you so much, Neo, for subbing. And thank you to everyone who's followed. Yeah, it's been really nice. We hit our target. We got over 10 ranches worth of followers now, so that's all good. Yeah, let me go find someone to raid. It's been really fun, and I'll be back tomorrow. Probably will be 7 to 11 tomorrow. And as usual, I will let people know via the Discord when the stream starts. So if you don't get a Twitch notification, I'll let you know on there. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Alrighty, I'm gonna go raid Mia Devlin, who also plays Oni. I've been watching her do a few things. She's nice and relaxed as well. So yes, I'll get the raid set up. Alrighty, we're gonna start the raid in like 5 seconds. Get your whiskers ready. Get your whiskers emotes ready. Woo! 3, 2, 1, raid! Bye for now.
Yeah.